looked like the Honda.
It's a little 4-cylinder.
So guys, we are driving on a road that is very windy
And narrow.
and narrow. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what it is.
Oh my
Windy,
God.
right?
And busy.
Very busy. Lots of people because it's today's holiday.
Or is it always like this?
I don't
Nope,
know.
today's a
No, it's
holiday.
So why didn't we come tomorrow then? We gotta just work on the garage today. And we want lots of people.
Okay, so Brett, let me tell you this story.
Okay, let's
What was
go.
I? Oh, so when I was younger, right, I used to put my hand out to beg drive, right? Like you're going into the city or something like that, or you're going to the country, didn't want to pay. So I was hitchhiking
In Jamaica.
in Jamaica.
Back in the day.
Yeah, I was coming from Stony Hill going to St. Mary. So this handsome guy gave me a ride. So anyways,
Black guy or white guy?
black guy. So anyways, he gave me the ride. I got in his car and then he was speeding and the road is very windy. So then I kept saying to him, I said, slow down. I said, don't you think you're going too fast? Slow down, slow down. Kept telling him to slow down. The guy wouldn't slow down. So then it never stopped and stopped, so till my heart was like beating so fast. Guess what happened to him?
What's that?
He had an accident.
Oh, Jesus, there we go.
You know what I did after the accident?
Yeah.
I get out of the car, slam the door,
Yeah.
and then I just get another ride. Leave him there, don't say not even a word to him.
Yeah.
Because I was there telling him,
He was out of control. He didn't know how to drive and he was trying to impress her.
right.
That's it.
Idiot.
And all I'm telling him to slow down, he says, no man, I have it, no, it's
Obviously
okay.
didn't have it.
Didn't have anything. I didn't even say anything to him. So that's it. That's the story.
You think
that
he learned his
happened over
lesson, or
20
you
years
think
ago.
Did he die?
No, the whole I'm front end gone.
Was there blood?
No,
You didn't get hurt?
no, I didn't get hurt.
Kick him in the balls?
No, we didn't do anything like that.
Walk away.
I just walk away, didn't say
That's the
anything to
best.
him.
If you get
Didn't
angry,
even
just
talk
walk
to
away.
him.
Don't engage.
I was so pissed.
So what was your lesson you learned?
Well, my lesson is you don't get into people's car. You don't know how they drive.
Sports cars.
Yeah,
But
you could have
anyways,
been dead.
I could have been dead because I was sitting in the front.
So how did you not get hurt? You had seatbelt on?
Yeah, I had my seatbelt on.
What did he hit? Another car?
No, he hit this side of the, what you call those,
The embankment?
the embankment,
Or
yeah.
or the road or the mountain?
No, embankment, you could have sit down in the trench there, just like what you see here.
Which side?
My side.
On the mountain side or the...
I think my side he hit. The passenger side was
Side of
hit.
the road, though.
So he could have went off the road.
Right, he could have, yeah.
And you didn't tell him stop, you went out?
She just said she did.
I told him, I said, slow down, slow down.
You must have known that he couldn't drive. You know what I mean? You can tell when
No,
a
he
person
was
can't
going fast and then I was
drive. You
always...
could seem like he couldn't drive properly.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't any judge of anything. But I knew he was going fast and I don't think
Too fast.
Right, he was going to Portland. And he's not from St. Mary, so therefore he doesn't know the road. And so I think he could drive, but he just didn't know the road.
Idiot. Well, there you go. That's the story.
How many lives you got left?
Me?
Yeah.
Many.
7?
Yeah.
Is that one life?
Yeah.
That's what they said?
9 lives, cats, 9 lives.
Oh, and you're a cat? Remember?
Identify as whatever you want nowadays.
No, she said she's... You did? What did you say your identity? What's your pronoun?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into the argument about that right now.
No, it was you said it.
Her.
I said,
She.
Can you make your kitty purr?
No.
You guys know that song?
And what you identify as?
Well, if you're going to be a cat, I'll be a dog. But we have to go to the government and fight against the government to tell them that we're cat and dog. Because they're going to say, no, you're human, you have to pay tax. Did dog have to pay tax?
Nope.
Can dog own a house?
Yep.
Oh yeah, did you guys see that rich dog?
No.
So this lady had this dog. It's a true story. Like it was on Netflix or something. She had this dog, and she left everything to the dog when she died. Like her husband was rich, and then she inherited it all, and then she died and left everything to the. It was a German Shepherd.
Jesus.
So they've got a whole support staff for the dog, but it's actually not the same original dog. You have to keep getting the new dog.
Yeah, but the dog has to be pure.
Purebred German Shepherd.
Right, from that.
But because there's no, how's a dog gonna leave anything? So I don't know if the money just dwindled down or what.
No, them have a
Because
they
the
have
original
a
dog died.
them have trustee and everything.
Right, but so basically the people that are making the money that are
The people who taking care of the
right,
dog.
they're living good.
Right, but they have to have in the will stated that they have to have a sibling from that dog.
It has to be blood.
It has to be
Bloodline.
blood, the bloodline.
So just do cloning.
Yeah, you can do that.
That's what I'm gonna do. There you go. If they have that before I die.
Clone yourself,
Yeah.
but you don't have the same memory or anything.
No, but it's I leave it to myself though. Instead of giving my inheritance, if I'm a billionaire and I don't give it to my kids, like say, what's his name? Warren Buffett. He could just clone himself
Listen,
and
Ryan.
then
Just
teach
gets a
him.
head transplant,
But he
right?
needs to clone himself now though, and then teach the new one.
Maybe he already has.
Like Warren Buffett.
That's what rich people could do. Then imagine that.
Why would
You would
you-
never have money because all these rich people would just
Recirculate.
have all the money. The 1% would have
Everything.
everything, and we'd all be slaves.
Already are.
But you know why you guys
I wonder
don't
if we
have
could make
any
a mo-
money, or why most
We could make a
people-
movie like that.
Hold
That
on,
would
do
be a
you
good
know
movie.
why most people don't have money though?
Because they're stupid.
No, it's not because they're stupid. It's
That's
because
part of
they
it.
do not
Save it.
share and they're not family oriented.
Yeah.
What's that
Because
got
if
to do
you
with
share,
money?
yes, it has everything to do with money. Because two is better than one. You come together, you put things together. Why you need 5 different lawnmower? Like if you have 5 siblings.
The reason people don't have money is because they spend it.
Yeah, because you guys don't.
So if
put
you make
together
money and
either.
keep it all, then you have money.
Well, that's what she's saying is if we decided we wanted to have lake property, 5 of us don't go buy lake property, then we buy one together.
Right.
And then we buy the boat together and the cedar
Same thing with a
together.
lawnmower.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people don't
Everybody
think
on the
like
block,
that.
everybody in the city has a lawnmower, and if
Like the
there's
East Indians, they all live one family in a house, and then when the oldest
right,
to the younger,
that's a commune.
one person,
That's
they
communism.
pay off the mortgage, then they buy the next house, and then that person goes over there.
It's communism. Communism works if everybody agrees, or if you have a dictator.
Sometimes people can get greedy though. And there's always one person
Sometime?
who. Yeah, sometimes, not all the time.
Most of the
I
time.
never envy anybody or feel like I need to have something that somebody has.
Did you tell the people what the difference is between selfish and greed?
No, explain it to me.
So, do you know?
No.
So greedy means you want what everybody else has and yours. Selfish just means you don't want to share what you have. Right? So are you selfish or are you greedy?
Neither.
Yeah.
Do you give out your stuff to
Yeah.
everybody?
Yeah?
I do.
If I have to give it out, I
Or
give
do you
it,
want
yeah.
other people's stuff? Like Tracy, with Tracy.
I don't want everybody.
So hi. So my sister Tracy, her name is
She's
Tracy.
Both.
She would be
Selfish
called
and
greedy
greedy.
because she wants everything,
And
everybody
selfish.
else's and hers. Whereas
She's
a
both.
selfish person only just wants to keep what theirs to themselves, but they don't want other people's stuff.
So she's both. Selfish and
Yeah, but greedy encompasses selfish. Because if you're greedy, that means you want yours and everybody else's. So
Oh, did
if
you-
I give you a name, you can tell me if that person's selfish or greedy or neither.
Okay.
So if you're neither selfish or greedy, then you're Mother Teresa, right?
That's me.
That's me.
Gender.
Well,
You guys give to charities
I haven't.
or people, like your own charities,
I haven't.
No, we don't.
and
give-
children don't count.
No, we help out. I help out other people, help out neighbors, and help out.
How about you?
I don't have enough.
Yeah, I help out.
Your family doesn't count.
What?
Family doesn't count.
Yeah, when people need, listen, there's not only one way to help out. It's not only just giving.
I didn't say
things.
money.
Yes, I help
You can
out.
give your time.
You give your time.
Oh
to
yeah, you did.
people,
You volunteered at the hospital.
Right.
You comfort the old people, the
Mhm.
dying people. That would be weird.
You know what? There's a position called a death doula. So you help people die.
What death? What?
Death doula. You know, like there's a doula where you bring babies into the world.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
A doula is like a midwife.
Oh, okay.
So there's a death doula now.
That's what you should
Help
become.
people die.
Can you get paid?
Yeah, it's you get your certified.
There you go,
get your
let's do that.
business, and
We'll be death
It's quite
doulas
lucrative.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
until death do you apart.
Learn about the MAID program and help assistance, comforting death and educating family and
Oh, I didn't know.
That doula?
So a doula is a maid. So that's the maid program.
Okay.
You have a maid take care of you.
doula is not a maid. Doula is like a support person.
A support person. Oh my goodness.
Emotional support or physical?
Depends on
I
support.
remember-
So the baby, it's a support in birth. It's death. It's support in death.
So let me give you an example or one of my experience what I had at the hospital. So I was volunteering at the hospital, right? So I met this guy. He said back in the 60s he was down in the state.
He was one of the patients.
He's a patient, he almost dead. He had a blood clot and they take him out, right? And anyways, they brought him back. So then I went and visited him.
Did he have a near-death experience?
So that's what he said, yes. He said he almost dead. I know it feel funny and whatnot. Anyhow, I was there and I approached him because he didn't have any family. The guy is about maybe 80.
18.
80.
Oh, 80. Okay.
So I went to him and I said, hi, how are you? You can say he's never used to black because this is like 18 years ago.
After you first came here.
Yeah. So you can see that this guy is not really used to colored people come approach him or
racist.
anything,
You
right?
thought you were going to steal some from him.
Anyways, I don't know. I'm just saying that he's not used to
Anyway, we get it.
moi.
There's a
Anyhow.
white man and a white man.
Right, so I went and I said, hi, how are you? And then I tried to say, I said to him, oh, I'm here to visit you because the nurse told me that
You don't have any family?
you don't really get any visitors and whatnot, right? So I went over visiting and he says, oh yeah, I don't get the visitors and then whatever. Anyways, he tell me he never talked to a girl like me before and that, and he started to talk. So I said to him, what brought him in the hospital? So he started to tell me. Anyhow, while I was there, so I said, you don't have any family, right? And I said, if you just want me to sit here with you, that's fine. Or if you want us to, talk, that's okay too. So he said, no, we can talk.
Did he pull the sheets back?
And then,
Yeah.
well, I know. Then he started telling me about in the 60s, he went down to the state and he met this girl and they have 3 kids together.
Oh, wow.
And then he said that the relationship wasn't working out when the last child was about a year or 2 years old. He left, came back to Canada. So I said to him, oh, so you do have kids? He said that he just paid a lawyer money and to take care of the kids until them reach 18-year-old. And him said he's on his deathbed and him still paying child support. So then I said to him, how are you still paying child support? Him said the lawyer took all the money, never see the lawyer ever again. So him said when he left and came back to Canada, he never visited his children ever. He just paid them out, that's it. Not interested. He thought that it wouldn't be a good thing for him to be in their life. And he never see them again.
She's going to hell then.
And then I turned to him and I said to him, have you ever tried to contact them? He said no. Then he told me that those kids are like 50-year-old in their 50s, late 40s. So I said to him, contact them. He said no. He thought about it for many years and the years gets,
Oh,
And I'm like, I'm saddened by that. And I said, no, I would. Do you know you have grandkids or great grandkids? He said it's too late.
That's
Let's talk
terrible.
about that story.
Yeah.
That is terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still there.
Anyhow, that one of my stories.
So he died?
No, I used to go there every
Probably.
Tuesday and visit him, and then I just stopped. I had my
What did he have? What was wrong with him? He had the blood clot. So he
blood
probably
clot,
got out.
Yeah. He probably get
Well,
out.
Edie's dead by now.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah,
But he
he's
had
dead.
money?
He seems like he's okay. Never had kids again, and
What did he do for a living, did he say?
he was a car salesman. We used to work. He said that was the biggest thing back then. When the car just came out and American cars. Yeah.
In what year?
This was in the 60s
Oh.
or in the 50s. Because, yeah. Yeah, I think in the 50s and the 60s, a lot of people leave your family. Or when them
Whatever.
or when them have kids
They're still doing it
out
now.
of marriage. But usually people have kids out of marriage, and so they wouldn't.
Yeah, but what about the woman?
The woman used to do it, go into some
Who
place.
takes
and
care of the kids?
I don't know. They'd put them in some orphanage because they're
Anyways, it's
ashamed.
probably been happening since time.
It was more like a shame when you have
Since
kids
Jesus
out of
was a
wedlock.
cowboy, they've been doing it.
Yeah, but most people not shame now if them have kids out of wedlock. Oof, oof. Back in those days, they were.
Anyways, I never abandoned mine.
I don't know how you
Hey, did you guys see the movie King Richard, is it called? With Will Smith?
Yeah, I think we watched it. Oh no, that's the Serena and
Yeah, Venus.
Venus.
It's
It's
pretty
a really
good.
good story.
He's a good actor.
It's inspiring too. You should get your girls to watch it too. I finally got my girls to. I had it was Christina's birthday. We were playing a board game, and then I don't know why I turned the TV on, but then we ended up watching the movie. And then they all liked it because I tried to text them like the week or a couple weeks before, say watch this, and they never do. You have to sit down with them. And it was very inspirational.